I don't know what's going on with my voice. I'm liking it. I don't like it, but I don't know what's going on. And so, the tale repeated for the third time. However, to an endless witch, what did it matter whether it was first, second, or third time? It probably didn't matter at all. After all, this was a tale of fantasy, endlessly repeating till the match was settled. Would Battler surrender first?
Or would the witch?
That's what I said.
You got cut out.
Oh. Let me turn up my sensitivity. Then the sky... I can't see it. Sensitivity on my mic. Hello, 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 hello,
Hello!
1 minute, 1 minute. 1 minute. Then the sky grew cloudy, and the rain and wind were summoned. Together came a typhoon. Maria could be seen in the rose garden, paying no mind to the rain that had started falling, going around in circles, searching for the single marked.
Single rose that should have been marked. You said mark.
Not here. Not here. My rose that we marked isn't here.
Oh, dude, it's like the bit from the first episode.
Yeah.
I remember her stupid fucking rose.
It
really made me mad for those who weren't there.
Maria definitely remembered it.
I remembered it, too.
That rose had been in the flower bed right here.
And then Miss Witch Lady shows up and gave it to her.
And yet, it wasn't anymore.
Supposedly. She's not real, though, so...
She didn't know what to do with her irritation and not being able to find that should have been there.
Isn't, like, the...
And... What?
Continue, keep reading.
And moaning bitterly, she couldn't help but keep going back and forth in circles around the same spot. What were you saying?
Isn't the fact that Battler has been, like, eternally imprisoned by this clearly otherworldly being, because
yeah,
she's doing things that really aren't possible in the in the tea room sections or whatever it's called, tea party sections.
Yeah, so it's kind of strange how he continues to deny.
Indisputable proof that at least there is some sort of nonsense.
I guess that'd make it really weird for Battler to assume that witches aren't real.
Yeah.
Or
he's just an idiot, honestly. But I agree with
him.
Witches aren't real because I, unlike him, I'm not experiencing it. I'm just like reading this, and I don't want it to be real, so I refuse for it to be real.
Why don't you want it to be real?
I think magic is stupid. I hate magic.
Yeah?
Yeah, magic is stupid. Especially when it's used in the way it's being used in this book, where it doesn't have anything. There's nothing really super interesting about it.
Yeah, they just warp into a room, they kill everyone. It's like, okay, magic did it.
It's sort of just like teleportation and such.
Yeah,
boring,
but
boilerplate magic.
Interesting. She was acting almost as though she'd be able to see it if she looked at a different angle. But even though she did that, there was no way to find something wasn't there.
She should just like turn the house into a giant hot dog and see what Battler has to say.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious. The wind grew increasingly strong, and the rain turned into cold, large drops. Plop, plop. There is no way even Maria would fail to notice this.
That's the sound I make when I'm in the toilet. Blomp, blomp, blomp.
However, if she couldn't find a rose here, it would surely disappear forever.
Forever?
Maria believed that.
I believed it.
That feeling spurred her on. No chance of finding.
She keeps searching for a rose that she had no chance.
Just then, the cold drops of rain blocked.
Tormenting Maria were suddenly
blocked. I mean, move my mic in front of my face. Maria raised her head. When she did, she saw an umbrella there, protecting her from rain.
Are we doing
And the one holding out the umbrella was... That's a good question. Ushiromia Batara. Oh, it is me, the great witch, Beatrice. Batora. And the one holding out the umbrella was the witch she admired. Yeah?
This is just like an English, like, AP lang. Or maybe it was like 10th grade English, where Miss Williams was like, why would this author repeat something? Why would they say something more than once?
Yeah.
It's not they didn't forget. They didn't forget. It wasn't an accident.
So, Casey, can you answer?
Why would they repeat something? And I said, well, it's because they want to draw your attention to it. They want to add some sort of significance or importance. This, whatever they're repeating, is something of value because they had to say it more than once. Oh my god. Holy crap.
Yeah. What?
Sorry, I got scared really badly.
What?
Oh my god.
Hello?
I was closing my eyes like that whole time I was talking because I was like going into my memories and like seeing the whole...
Yeah.
So I was closing my eyes, going through that whole like memory trail, and I did that whole like 30-second spiel or whatever. I opened my eyes and my room's coated in this bright red light. And then I see this like witch on my screen, and this bright red light and this witch, and I forgot the light was red, and I forgot she was on the screen, and it scared the crap out of me.
Dude, this is a scary novel.
It scared me. I shouldn't have set my light red. I should have made like blue or something.
Beatrice! What are you doing? Oh, isn't that so? Oh, Shiromiya Batora, what are you doing so frantically in the middle of all this rain? You could catch a cold like this. Even witches have to care for their own health. I can't find my rose. Ugh. No matter how many times I search, even though it should have been there, I can't find it. Maria told Beatrice about how there had been a slightly unhealthy... Sure.
A slightly unhealthy, pitiful rose, and that she was...
She was sure she removed it.
Good lord.
Hello?
Hello. Oh. Merry Christmas.
Batada. Batada.
You're so big.
So you can't find it? If you are witches...
good.
If you are a witch's apprentice, you should use magic to search for the rose.
Oh. Chandler.
I believe that searching with just your eyes won't be nearly enough. I can't find it. I did my best and tried to search with magic, but I can't find it. I think practicing your magic is a very good thing, but it might be a little too much for you with all this wind and rain.
I'm sorry, you were just talking, and all of a sudden, in my head, I saw a picture of Brian from Family Guy.
Your head?
Yeah. My brain was like, look, here's a picture of Brian from Family Guy. Dog.
Yeah, he's the dog. Allow me to lend you some special power. Yeah. Concern for one's disciples. Yeah, Batra, concern for one's disciples is also one of a teacher's duties. thank you. Beatrice. Maria's face, which had been full of sadness just now, split open into a grin. Maria knew. She knew that there was nothing Beatrice's magic couldn't do. So he's sure that Beatrice would be able to find the rose easily, even though Maria couldn't.
Are you talking through a tube?
Why would you say that?
It sounds like you're talking through a tube.
Beatrice closed her eyes lightly, acting as though she was looking for something in all this wind and rain.
Oops.
Then she heard it, opened her eyes, and spoke. All the things in this world transitory. Too bad, Maria. It seems your robe couldn't withstand all of this wind and rain. Ooh. Then my rose. It was uprooted by the wind. It is no longer of this world. Ooh.
Doing like a German twist now.
What Beatrice had said was quite... I don't know why. What's wrong with my voice? Okay, I sucked it all out.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah?
I need a drink of water. Can you do some bits for a bit?
I'll keep him entertained.
Unless you need water too, then you can get some water.
No, I got water. No, I got water earlier. What's up, NeNeNo fam? Let's continue. I was talking about the distribution to the study of forms, sequential forms, namely. And when you're seeing a form for the matter of analysis, hello, there, yeah, when you're sequencing a form, there are several distinct factors you should keep in mind. One is the nature of the form. Now, this is a wide-spanning category. Oh, these oats are stale. Oh, it's so stale. Anyway, categorizing forms. You got one, the nature of the form. Now, this concerns mainly where the form arose from. The environment, the culture, all this incredibly important. Two, how the form was raised. Now, there's a big debate in formula sequential analysis about form or nature versus nurture. I'm here to settle the argument. All forms follow a sequential formulaic piece as in itself towards itself. So when you analyze such a place, contiguous point as contiguous points, like you understand that, you can easily reference itself as within itself. Therefore, outlaying any form of external or post-creation analysis. So, obviously the nature of the form is most important because a form isn't a singular physical representation of a concept. It's a series of identity, sequentially aligned, not exactly in relation to time, but in relation to mental storage is one term that I would use. So you have form A, it transitions into its B state. But that transition between A and B, there could be C, D, but the way our mind organizes it, we have form A, B, C, and D. So when drawing the graph, we go A, D, C, B, but in our brains, it's A, B, C, D. And that shows the importance of being able to understand mental storage versus chronological storage. When talking about the specific section of sequential geometric form analysis, not just geometric, sequential form analysis, the third thing we have to keep in mind is our own form. That is, namely, the presuppositions we ourselves go in as a form. What are you? How do you align within yourself to become itself as another form when analyzing it? So you have your form and your own form, as in your form, then your own form. How does the transition from your form to the other form, what form does that create? That is what you have to analyze and take the difference from the analyzed form. So the difference of the transitionary state from your form to another form, the difference of that with the original form would be what you'd have to take into account when analyzing a form. Now, fourthly, I'd like to bring up the concept of menopause. Now, menopause is something a lot of women go through. Here, I have a bit of a write-up about menopause ready. So, when women get older, they go through something that is widely known as menopause. Basically, their menstrual periods stop permanently. They can't bear children, typically between 47 and 54. So after they go through menopause, you can notice many behavior changes as well as physical changes. And namely, they lose their biological means, or their biological purpose of existence. And that can be a very frightening time for women. So all I'm saying is, if you're a woman and you're going through menopause, I'd like to meet your daughter, as long as she's below the age of 20. I wonder when Casey's going to get here. Where was I? Forms. I was kind of hoping Casey would walk in during the menopause discussion. I'll talk about menopause for a bit more. So, some symptoms you can look for if you're trying to find out if someone is going through menopause. This is usually the first step I go through before I court a woman. So, during menopause, if you keep track of a woman's menstrual cycles, finding if they're in menopause should be very easy. So, number one tip for figuring out if a woman is going through menopause, record their menstrual cycles. What else do I have to say about menopause? Do I have much more to say about menopause?
Why are you talking about menopause?
It's part of the analysis.
Yeah, the
I was talking
analysis.
about. You're listening in on my private discussion?
I listened to the first 10 seconds.
Okay.
Once you said hello, then I walked away.
Okay, good. Yeah, that was part of the discussion. It's fine. We reached a stopping point.
Yeah. Clearly.
Oh. And I also ate some really stale oats, and that was not good.
I did hear a bag.
There's nothing odd about the flour being broken off at the stem and the strong. However, Maria couldn't accept this and bitterly gave a low-pitched moan. No. Oh. No, no, no. It's my rose. My rose won't come back. No. I'll bring it back to life with my magic. Beatrice, teach me how to revive a rose. Ha! It's much too early for an apprentice like you to learn the hidden art of endless magic. Know your place. Ooh. Maria wiped the tears from her eyes.
Full of regret.
Beatrice shrugged her shoulders, chuckled, Maria's pitiable expression. Very well. I will lend you my power, the hidden art that can soon. Really?
That can revive a rose.
Oh, was I not speaking?
That part wasn't.
Indeed. Patro. Well then, concentrate the power of your heart. Close your eyes, forget the rain, forget the wind, and search for the soul-filling rose with the highs of your heart. I need better internet, man. Ooh. Maria closed her eyes. Then she repeated Beatrice's song-like words. Come, try to remember. Rose, what form did you have? Come, try to remember. Rose, what form did you have? Don't look, but don't listen and believe. Release the power of your soul from the cage of flesh that
imprisons it.
That's it. Good. Around Maria, who was concentrating her power, tightly shut, small golden butterflies began to dance. Was this the manifestation of the magical power Maria held? Lost soul of the rose, gather into one and remember your form. Come, gather, remember. The glitter of the gold butterflies began to strengthen. Numbers increased. Then Beatrice raised a finger up to the skies, together at the tip of that finger. This was the miracle of the golden magic. The gold butterflies began to condense into a single dazzling grain of gold. It was a single glittering gold seed. It rode on the tip of Beatrice's finger, budding into a golden sprout and opening to a gold leaf. It then slowly fell. Tip sank into the mud of the flower bed and began to grow steadily. Maria, who admired magic and the witch, really wanted to see this fantastical sight. However, as an apprentice, Maria was still not qualified to see it. No, she was probably afraid that if she opened her eyes to look, the power that she had concentrated in her heart would be cut off and the magic would be lost.
I have a question.
Yeah?
Are you using your headphones as a microphone?
My headphones? No, I have this, a headset used in, call centers.
Are you... Because it sounds like you're taking the part of a head, like you're wearing headphones, and you're taking the part that you use to listen to, the part that feeds to your ears,
yeah,
and you're using it as a microphone.
Hello? It sounds like I'm using the thing in my ear.
Yeah, because that's like the same technology or whatever. It's just like a reverse of the dynamic mic.
I have a really bad mic. I apologize.
How we feed audio
Wait.
into the mic.
Wait.
Headphone feeds audio into the ear.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
I might be able to use my phone mic if you think that'd be better.
I don't know, man. What do you think, man?
I don't know, man. Well, let's just continue.
Okay.
Therefore, Beatrice is the only one permitted to witness the golden miracle. The sole master
Of many miracles.
of many miracles. Then the fully grown rose bloomed, creating one golden flower. And when Beatrice poked it with her finger, just the right way, the gold-colored sparkle scattered, just as if a golden soap bubble had popped, and what remained was a single beautiful rose. It looks like you've remembered a splendid rose. However, if we just mix the other rose, you won't be able to tell it apart.
At least you aren't Thomas.
Oh yeah. Lib app indicator 3.
Imagine if we had Thomas in here too. I think that'd be a bad idea.
GTK 3. 1 minute.
What are you doing?
I'm getting a new mic.
What do you mean you're getting a new mic?
Okay, never. Hello?
Hello?
I'll just keep using this one. Let me just set the sensitivity really. Hello? Okay, I'll try this out. Beatrice, for the sake of her cute apprentice who is moaning even now in concentration, decided to use one more bit of magic. When she snapped her fingers, a single gold butterfly appeared, fluttered around, and landed on the flower that had just been revived. Then it suddenly burst open and disappeared, becoming golden lace and marking the rose. That will do. Batora Maria. You may open your eyes now. Where's the rose? It's not here. Not here. Not over there. Over there. Look. I've marked it with golden lace.
Why are we doing Rose Garden scene again?
Well, you've never seen this scene before.
I'm not reading it.
Yeah, well, we've never seen this scene before.
I mean,
You did it! Awesome! Awesome, 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 awesome! Thank you, Beato! Thank you, Beato! I want to become a witch quickly, a great witch like you.
Dick Rider. Sorry.
And you can. Long ago, I too wished for that innocently, just as you do, and I have attained that level.
The Dick Rider is crazy.
Maria was ecstatic over the revived rose, clapping her hands and jumping around in joy.
I can tell.
Watching that, Beatrice also smiled, looking fairly pleased.
Beatrice. Beatrice.
Umineko, umineko.